Hey, welcome to DST. I'm Devin. This is Colin.
I'm Colin.
Today we're going to be playing a game with this board
I can say
right here, and it's going to be called Shots, Slaps, and Sports.
it. And sports. Don't forget the sports.
Don't forget the sports.
This
All right,
is
so the way he plays, we're going to talk about a sports topic, and then after that we're going to shoot. Red means 2 shots. If you don't hit the board at all, that's 3 shots. There's a free space in the middle. Gray is a slap, and white is 1 shot. Colin, you want to flip a coin to see who goes first?
I'll call it in the air.
Okay, ready?
Tails. Oh shit. Let's fucking go. Devin throwing first.
We gotta talk about sports first.
Alright.
Alright.
So our last episode with Nick, we discussed, I can't remember if it was the last episode or one of the prior ones, we discussed
Yeah.
the Marshawn Lynch possibly going to the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
After yesterday's meeting and him going to Oakland and leaving without a deal, what do you make of that?
I think it's gonna take time if anything happens. The man's coming out of retirement. I mean, but honestly, I don't know. I just don't know if Oakland offered him what he expected or wanted. I mean, Adrian Peterson's still out there. The running back market, obviously, there's a lot of running backs in this draft that are good. It's a deep running back draft. So I don't think teams are willing to pay someone who's been out of the league money for
Very interesting.
that.
I'm glad that you told me that.
Now I'm gonna take
Throw.
this shot. You ready?
I'm watching. I think that was a red.
I think that was red. as
That's
well.
red.
So that's
Red
2 shots.
means 2 shots for Devin.
Son of a bitch.
Take the 2 shots. Woo! 1. That's a little tiny one right there. 2. Don't land on the red. But
It's better
you
to
have
land on
to
red
hit
than
the
fucking
board. If you don't hit the board, it's
That's
3
3.
shots. I don't know if you
Ugh.
explained that.
I think we did.
I guess I'm up though.
Yes, you are. I guess we're switching sides. Cool.
Throw it.
Alright, Colin.
Okay.
Alright, Colin.
Okay.
I don't remember my question. Let's go with this.
Come on now.
Who do you think, pound for pound, is the best player in this draft?
Who I think is, I don't even think it's a question.
Yeah?
I don't think it's even close.
Who?
Miles Jack, is that his name or is it Miles Garrett?
Miles
Miles
Garrett.
Garrett. He is a freak. He is a freak of an
So
athlete.
you agree with everyone then? That's right now, obviously, that's
Yeah.
the consensus number 1
I
pick.
agree with everyone that he's the best player in this draft, just like I agreed with everyone else that Jadeveon Clowney was the most talented in that other draft class. Even though Khalil Mack definitely making a push, but people already knew that too. Just
Yeah.
like you got Reuben Foster and shit in this draft too. Like there'll be someone else, but
So
I
good.
think guaranteed if you
Well,
want a player that will be solid, make a contribution, Garrett's your guy.
Yeah.
If that's what you want.
Alright, let's take a
Oh
shot.
boy! And oh man, I better fucking hit the board.
You're gonna miss. That was
What was that?
either white or red.
All right, well we're saying it's white.
Hell no.
1 shot it is.
You're
You said white first.
fine. Sorry. Oh hell no.
I gotta use the chase.
If you get a chase, then
Mhm.
I fucking get some chase. Dick.
Just don't chase Jack with lemonade. It's gross. Oh,
I just realized that's what you're doing. Oh
I
shit.
don't even know what that tastes like.
I'm gonna try something.
What do you do?
Trying.
All right, well you're up.
What's your question?
Oh man,
That is solid. That is.
let me think of a question. Okay.
Okay.
Did you watch any NBA basketball last night?
I did not.
You didn't watch the Cavs and Celtics game?
Did not.
Okay, well, just to catch up the viewers and you, I don't know if you know, but going into the game last night, the Cavaliers and Celtics both had the same exact record, but the Cavs had a tiebreaker, so the Cavs were technically in first.
Weren't the Cavs on
Cavs-
a losing streak too?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, they've been cold this past
Oh
month,
yeah, I
but
know.
the Cavs, after defeating the Celtics last night kind of handedly, I watched the game. They made light work of them pretty
Mhm.
much. Do you think that the Cavs will ride it out and get the number 1 seed to end the season, or do you think the Celtics?
So basically, you're asking who I think number 1
yeah,
seed
who
is.
will end the year now that the Cavs have
Now,
the upper hand?
Although the Cavs do have the upper hand on the Celtics and they beat them head to head and stuff, they've been cold lately, and the Celtics have not
they've
been.
been resting.
Now,
Cavs rest.
I understand that, but I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go and say Celtics because I know everyone thinks it's gonna be the Cavs, so
I could
I'm
say
just
that's
gonna
good
say
for
I'm
me.
gonna say Celtics.
Because just to add this, you know how I'm a Miami Heat fan, right?
Yeah.
Right now, the 7, 8, and 9 seeds all have the same exact record. The Bulls are at the 7, the Heat are in at the 8, and the Pacers are at 9. So the Heat, I think their final schedule now, they're at
You think they're gonna pull it
Toronto,
off?
at Washington, then they have the Cavs, and then I can't. I know that they got the Washington
We gotta
Wizards at
keep
home,
going.
and it's someone else, but the
Yeah.
Heat need to
Time
get
to
this
shoot
shit.
here.
Get this shit. That was great.
What is Gray? Son of a bitch. You Son of a
I
bitch.
didn't even hit you there. Oh shit!
I hope you get fucking Gray.
Never getting gray.
Yeah. Alright.
Don't dodge the first punch. I don't have to hit
Alright,
you harder
well,
the
it's
second
better than
time.
take another shot.
I guess.
Had too many shots
no,
today.
I don't even want you to slap me.
Anyway, I bet not. Do you know about what happened with Lance Stevenson last night?
What? When he did that layup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Was
so
that
in
last
case
night?
people don't know,
Nice.
it might have been too nice. I don't know.
I think it was too nice.
Alright, anyway, so in case anyone who's watching doesn't know, Lance Stevenson, they were winning big. He was supposed to just dribble it out. His first game back with the Pacers, he takes a layup
It's his old ways.
Yeah, he takes a layup, and then him and DeMar
Walks.
DeRozan, and then
Walks.
yeah, he walks a layup in as time expires, and DeRozan and all the Raptors are very pissed off about it, saying that that's just not, that's like a disgrace to basketball and stuff.
I
So
mean,
how do you feel about that?
yeah, he shouldn't have done the layup. Like anybody that plays sports, it's just common knowledge. When you can just run the clock out, you run the clock. I've seen teams take a shot clock violation before, just because they're trying to. It's just, I mean, I part of me is like, all right, well, Raptors, if you don't want them to do that, then how about you fucking play some defense?
Well, they
But-
thought he was just going to dribble it out, which is what
yeah,
most
well,
teams
that's
do.
yeah, I know, but yeah, I agree. He shouldn't have done it, but.
He did
It's
come
Lance
out and
Stevenson.
apologize. He
Yeah,
said
I
he was
don't-
pumped up
I
to
don't
play for his home
expect.
team again.
I don't expect anything
but-
less from Lance Stevenson, so I'm not gonna make a big deal of it. He shouldn't be like
Well, he
crucified because of it. Or
he
something,
apologized
but,
for it right after the game.
Yeah,
so
but
he
I don't-
said,
I don't think Lance Stevenson's apologies are really so sincere, but
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, he shouldn't have done
Take
it.
your
But
shot.
he shouldn't have done it, but
Sure, I agree.
it's whatever. It's whatever. It happens. Shit happens. Free space. That was the
not-
free space. Go to the review. They saw it. That landed on the free space.
All right, I'll give you it.
Woo!
Let's go one more time.
Free
So,
space.
all right, so you asked me a question.
Damn,
now.
bullseye. Okay. Since you're wearing this
From
Flyers sweatshirt,
Yeah.
I want you to be honest and
Mhm.
not be biased, okay?
All right.
Do you
God bless.
think that going into the playoffs, the Penguins are the favorite to repeat?
No,
Who do you think is?
I don't think there is a clear favorite right now. I think there's a lot of good teams
If you
standing
had to
out right
pick.
now. I can't pick a favorite because there's a lot of good
That's
teams.
the
I think
game.
it's up for grabs.
This is the game,
I
Devin.
think it's
I
up
asked
for
you a
grabs.
question and you answered. Who do you think
The favorite in the East?
in the whole thing? Who do you
In the
think?
whole thing?
Yeah, who's the favorite
Dude, that's
in the
fucking
playoff
hard.
race? Who do you think's going to win the playoffs?
16 I don't know.
It's a
There's a
question.
fucking tight race this
It's a
year.
question.
There's a
Just
lot of good teams.
Answer. What do you think?
The Blue Jackets have been good. The Penguins have been good. The
Okay,
Rangers
let's
have been
do
good.
three.
Um,
Okay, pick
who in the West?
pick
The
one.
Blackhawks are always good.
The Bruins just
The Bruins-
clinched the playoff berth
they
for
did.
the first time in 3 years.
And they've been hot lately. They fucking.
Well,
they're the
that's-
reason the Flyers didn't make
That's
playoffs.
4 teams. So
Yeah, I
pick between those 4.
don't think the Penguins are
Dude,
going back. That's
You're
all
a
I know.
motherfucker. All right.
I'm not.
So your
I
final
don't
answer
know.
is not the Penguins.
It's
the
not gonna
field.
be-
You're picking the field.
I'm saying.
You're picking the field
Yes,
over the
because
Penguins.
I'm-
Okay.
All right, my reasoning behind that is I don't think they're going back to back to the championship.
No,
That's
the Penguins
purely,
don't do that.
Yeah, it's
The
not
way the
gonna happen.
Penguins are, they play. If they struggle through the regular season, they win the cup. If they're by far the number 1 team through the whole season, like record-wise and everything, they don't win. It's just how they've been in history. So
Yeah.
I hope they do, but I don't know. That was great again, I think, dude.
Son of a... Don't do this fucking ridiculously hard like last time.
I'll give you a warning this time.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Shouldn't have got the gray.
Move.
Shouldn't have got
Get
the
your
gray.
ass over there.
Alright.
Fuck. Alright. So, my next question is about another Cleveland sports team. The Cleveland Browns.
What about the Browns?
What do you think their biggest need in the draft is? They have the number 1 overall pick. They have the 12th overall pick. They have many needs. What do you think
their biggest need is?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Come this way.
I'll
You
just-
look like you're standing on
I'll take the easy way out and just say quarterback.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Because that's
Well, what are
what every team needs to win. They need a
I know,
quarterback.
but
Like, look at the
the
Texans.
Browns need a lot.
Look at the Texans.
Well, the
like,
Texans
they don't have
are a quarterback
they
away
have
from being a
every other
fucking
piece.
Super Bowl caliber.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But well,
I think
what
the
else do you
Browns.
think the Browns
I think the
need? That's
Browns
less obvious.
have a decent offensive line, so I think they could maybe stay away from the offensive line. They got they just re-signed someone. I don't know
Joe
shit.
Thomas?
I don't know shit about the Browns, even though I'm a Steelers fan. It's just like they're irrelevant.
They are pretty.
But
good.
I know they've always kind
They
of
have a lot
they've
of
had an
picks
all right
in the next
offense.
2 years.
Yeah,
So-
that's yeah. But they do have Brock Osweiler though. I just remember that. But Brock Osweiler's ass. So I still think they need a quarterback. But dude, they have. If Josh Gordon doesn't come back,
So
dude, they
you-
need a wide receiver.
Now,
Can I just say offense? Can I just
Do you-
say offense?
Sure.
They need offense.
But do you
dude.
think
And
Well,
they need
they
defense.
have,
They need
um,
offense and
they
defense.
have the wide receiver from last year's draft? He had a really good rookie season.
Terrell Pryor.
How? He was a
I was gonna
rookie.
say.
They drafted him, Coleman.
Oh yeah, I mean. Yeah.
Coleman, and if Gordon comes back, which they said they plan on doing.
Yeah, well,
I
if
don't know.
Gordon comes back, I think that they could maybe. I mean, I still think that they should. Dude, there's just so many positions. Like, if you go position by position, you'd be like, should the Browns draft a wide receiver? You're like, well, they could
Alright,
use one.
well, this is my
should
next-
they get a linebacker? Well, they could use one.
This is
should
my
they
next-
get a tight end? Well,
this
they
is my
could
next
use
part
one.
to the question is,
it's the
do you
Browns.
think they're keeping the 12, or do you think they're trading that for something? Because there's been a lot of I remember the rumor with Jimmy Garoppolo was
Yeah,
floating
that's
around.
that's what I was about to say. They're keeping their picks, their first round picks, unless it's for Jimmy Garoppolo. And I don't think the Patriots could cash out and get both
I
the
don't
Browns'
think
first
so.
round picks for Jimmy G, because the Browns would be stupid enough to do it. But
I gotta see where this lands.
yeah, because
You
that
slap
was
my
a free
glasses.
space. We can rewind it in freeze frame. but I bet
we'll
you
check
it's
it in
free
freeze
space.
That was great.
That was gray.
Yep.
Are you positive,
I'm
dude?
pretty fucking certain.
All right, dude. Just don't make it too hard. Come on, like I'll be pissed if you make it hard.
Why do you have your hands there? Put your hands.
Mm.
It wasn't even as bad as yours.
I just took it. I just took it better than you.
All right. You realize the video's
Bitch.
over now, right?
Yeah. All right.
So you
well,
wanna come back?
so we're gonna
So-
end the video with me getting slapped. That's fine.
Yes, that is a fantastic.
All right. I
one.
hope you guys enjoyed watching this game. Even though I only took one shot the whole
Like,
game, but
subscribe, spread the word. DST, sticking
DST.
around.
yep.
Fuck you.
And fuck you too.
How about that?